Hi, everyone. Today is Wednesday, October 12th, 2025. I'm Crystal Dawn Hill, and I just want to share something. Um, I've been going through a lot of different things, nothing major, just a lot at one time, and with really no one to talk with about it or to help me get through everything, it's become quite challenging. And so, whenever I'm going through something like this, it makes me feel frustrated and confused and hurt that my DM is nowhere to be found. And of course, whenever I think about him, I think about God because they're both such an integral part of my heart and my journey that they're almost indistinguishable from one another. And so the feelings of hurt and frustration and abandonment kind of trickle up to God. And so when I talk with God about how I'm feeling, I just have this natural inclination to say, why? Why did you allow my divine masculine to just disappear completely? No explanation, nothing. And when I go through a lot at one time without anyone to talk with about it, I end up feeling pushed to connect with my DM. Now, I don't do this on purpose or just whimsically because I want to honor his energetic boundaries as much as I do his outward boundaries. But if it comes down to choosing between crossing an energetic boundary and being in pain, I'm going to choose crossing that boundary. And so last night, I was very upset. I was very tired and exhausted. And I just said, heck with it. I'm just going to connect with him through our cord. But something occurred to me that I'd never ever thought of before. And that was actually reach him through our cord. Like, I usually feel the energy, but this time it was like I set my intention to reach him through the cord rather than pulling on his energy. I kind of went to him. And so my prayer was, tunnel through our connection and reach him. And I got up this morning and I had an interesting dream. He wasn't in it, but I think that the symbolism in the dream represented connection. And so I think in a subtle way it happened, but just before I started doing this video, I was just sitting here kind of reflecting on everything and trying to build up enough energy just to go in the kitchen and get something to eat. And I actually found myself speaking to my divine masculine out loud without even realizing it. I was like, I need you. I really need your love and your support. And it was interesting because I could feel that connectedness that I'd prayed for last night before going to sleep. So I think the prayer worked. It might not be registering in my cognizant mind that we're connected, but internally it feels like we are. And even though in my brain it's still very confusing as to where he is and why he disappeared the way he did, but it does give me a sense of peace knowing that I can feel the connection within. So if you relate to this, or if you have your own experience and would like to share, or if you have insight for me, I'm always open to discussing this journey and everything about it. And so always feel free to reach out if you'd like. So thank you for listening and for following along my journey. I wish you all the best along your journey as well, and have a great day.